In the vast television landscape, few shows elicit the intense loyalty and sadness over their premature demise quite like Firefly. This space western, conceived by creator Joss Whedon, introduced a stellar ensemble cast aboard the Serenity, a scrappy Firefly-class spaceship. Despite earning critical acclaim and cultivating a massive, devoted fanbase that endures today, the show was tragically canceled by the Fox network in 2002 after airing a mere 11 of its 14 produced episodes. The real story behind its sudden end is not a failure of quality, but a grim illustration of how corporate oversight and fundamental missteps can sabotage brilliance. The show is essentially doomed from its time slot from the beginning. Fox consigned Firefly to Friday nights, a slot universally acknowledged in the industry as the Friday night death slot, notorious for low viewership among young, sought-after demographics. In the era before DVRs, live ratings were everything, and the target audience was typically out, not glued to their screens. This one decision immediately hobbled the show's chances of building momentum. Compounding this crucial error was the baffling directive to air the episodes out of order. The intended pilot, Serenity, was essential. It established the crew's backstory, introduced the complex characters, and laid the foundation for the entire futuristic yet dusty Western-inspired world. Fox, however, insisted on airing a more action-oriented episode, The Train Job, first. This created a confusing, disjointed experience for new viewers, making it nearly impossible for them to grasp the stakes or invest in the characters, effectively undermining its own narrative before it even began. The network's confusion about what they actually had was further revealed in the marketing campaign, which proved to be disastrously misleading. Promotional trailers frequently painted Firefly as a zany, action-heavy comedy. This was a significant disconnect from the reality of the show, a nuanced, character-driven drama featuring complex moral dilemmas and sharp, witty dialogue. Actor Alan Tudyk, who played Wash, and the rest of the cast were reportedly shocked by the promo material, which simply did not represent the show they had dedicated themselves to creating. This fundamental misrepresentation likely turned away the thoughtful viewers who would have become its loyal core audience. Behind the scenes, the show was plagued by persistent creative clashes between Whedon and Fox executives. The network was reportedly uncomfortable with the show's darker tone and the moral ambiguity of its captain, Malcolm Reynolds, whom they inexplicably wanted to be more jolly. Furthermore, they took issue with the focus on a crew of nobodies living on the fringe of society, rather than more powerful or established figures. This constant pressure to sanitize and simplify the story chipped away at the creator's vision. Caught between a terrible time slot, a jumbled narrative, and misleading promotions, Firefly's live ratings settled at a meager average of 4.7 million viewers. In 2002, these numbers were deemed insufficient, and Fox swiftly canceled the expensive production. However, the story refused to end there. Following the cancellation, the sales of the released DVD box set surged to unprecedented levels, a powerful testament to the passionate audience the show had built despite the network's mistakes. This grassroots, fan-fueled success ultimately provided a path for the story to continue with the 2005 theatrical film Serenity, offering a measure of closure. The brief, brilliant flight of Firefly remains a definitive cautionary tale in the television industry, a stark example of a network's catastrophic failure to understand, market, and patiently nurture a unique and beloved property.